Welcome to this short session on grading optimization and how it can be used in substation design. Grading optimization allows you to build up different zones and stack those zones within an area. So this allows you to use 2D polylines, and that is key, to lay out these different zones and areas, and then apply different design criteria to those 2D polylines. And from that point, it takes a look at all these different zones and will grade according to your criteria. So when I look at grading with a substation site here, I'm basically looking at the exterior boundary of my site. And again, I can lay that out with a 2D polyline, which you'll see here. And then I set the design criteria. So, in this case, I had a retaining wall over here that I'm going to put in the one I'm doing. Also have a gravel entrance road here. And also I want this slope in a certain direction within a certain variance of slope so that that water will drain off. As you can see here, I want a 1 to 2% slope. And that's going to drain the water off across my site here. So those are things that you can do. This is a really easy example, but that allows you to do that. And then once you've got that design criteria all set up and all built, you optimize that. So what it's going to do here, in this case, you can see where it drops down. It's trying to balance out the earthwork for you. So when you look at it, you'll see I have the original contours when I start this presentation for you. And then we'll go in through here and use grading optimization to actually lay out the road, grade out the site with the drainage on it, 1 to 2%, and with the retaining wall over here. So let's take a look at that. So you can see here, I have my contours laying across here, and I have my site that I want to come in here and grade. And as I see here, these are my slopes. So if I pick here, you can see with this that I go to my analyze, and I have my different slopes and information within here. So I can turn those on. So I can see I have all my information here available. I have my retaining wall. I have my different zones that I've set up. So I have my gravel entrance, the edge of my sub-site. So all those things are in here. As you can see, it highlights each of those different zones as you go through there. So that's really great. And with that criteria here, what I'm able to do at this point is I can come in here and optimize this. So it's going to need my existing surface. So I select my existing surface. And now it's going through and it's going to pull up the optimization for me. Needed to enter there. And it's on the other screen, so I'll pull it up over here. So now it's pulling up the optimization for you. I can rotate this around. As you can see here, I have my contours coming in. I want to get a good angle so we can see as this runs. And then from this point, I have my different zones set up, which I said it can be any of these different type of things. And again, these were all 2D polylines that I laid out here. And now I just go ahead and optimize this. So as I come through and optimize this, you can see that it's going through here and processing this. You can see the gravel road coming into play. Also grading all this out, the retaining wall, and grading out the slopes based on that criteria. So what's really nice here, in a matter of, a minute, I've gone through, laid out this site, balanced out the earthwork for me, all the way to a net volume of 40 cubic feet. So I've literally in 1 minute balanced out this earthwork. At this point, I can come in and send this into my drawing as a surface. So I come over here and give this surface a name. I'm going to call that station site and say finish. It's also created those polylines into feature lines. And I just go ahead and finish here. And at this point, it's going ahead and processing that surface that it built on the fly and optimized and brought that in directly. So you can see what's really nice here. If we zoom in here, you can see how the contours are tying right into that existing area, tie in perfectly. And now we have our new graded site. If I wanted to, I can turn off the properties. So you can see just see the new site. And there's our new graded site that quickly. And we go back to home and turn on the map. And so very quickly, there's our site that we graded out here very quickly and put in and all in place.